We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're
team.
the media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block. My intentions ain't to have nobody shook. I go on by my day. I help a lot of people. I just got through helping, what's the dude's name? Jay Money from Atlanta. They tried to label him a rat. I didn't know him. I called him, talked to him, talked to the cats out here. Dude ain't told on nobody, right? I help a lot of people behind the scenes. And right. I help people.
That's cap. I'm going to call it out right now. Hey, listen.
What?
By the way, I agree with you. There's two people to be blamed, but you're the first one, and you skipped out of that. What? You are the one who Big Meech situation. That's a fact.
Whose situation?
I'm going to tell you why. Everybody looked at Big Meech as this historical legend from the hood. Nobody was thinking about snitching until you. I remember when you came with it, and I said, why Wack talking that? And then Wack, nobody knew the word or the phrase. You made this up. Like you're gonna admit to some shit today. Third party cooperate. Nobody ever heard of that before. Wack, stop laughing.
Yo,
Wack, am I lying? Hold on, am I lying? Admit that though.
Program.
What? No.
I introduced third party cooperate and U visa program to the community. That's how I did. Yeah. But
you had my boy 21 caught up. 21 never snitch on nobody. He's the realest nigga ever lived.
He's enrolled in the U visa program.
Cap.
The U visa program requires. Is stipulated right there. Chat. Go pull up requirements of U visa program.
I talked to 21.
It says you have to cooperate with law enforcement.
Wack, I talked to 21. He my brother.
I did too.
Cat, well, you talked to him on
you heard that nigga run up out of there too, Act. You didn't hear him? When I said, let's talk about your U visa program. You know what he said? How do you know so much? And ran out of there. Don't act like you ain't hear the clip. Wack. I know you heard that clip.
Wack. Stop it. Wack, stop. Wack. You have a little Meech situation, and you a Big Meech. So, Rick Ross is second.
No, Meech, no situation.
You it up. Wait, Wack, why did you, a man coming home from 19 years in prison, why you got us bringing into it talking about he's a cooperator, third?
Because we want to celebrate that man for what he is, right? If a nigga did 19 years solid, standing on his 10 and didn't do no punks, we want to give him the proper celebration. If a nigga did some telling and cooperating, we want to give him the proper exposing. His celebration is going to be an exposing celebration.
Wack.
You can't celebrate both for the same, bro.
Wack, let me ask you a question. If he did a deal with you, and that deal would have benefited you if you didn't expose him, would you have exposed him? That's all I want to know.
What do you mean if he did a deal? What kind of deal? What you mean?
All right, say he's doing a deal. Like, I know he didn't have his life rights, but he had another deal that could, you and him could make some content that could benefit off the BMF name.
I'll do even better for you. I'll do a deal with him right now today.
Wack, you
still don't make out a rat.
Hey, Wack, you know me and Lil Meech about to have a conversation, right?
Yeah, and Act, that your conversation with Little. Listen, I'm going to educate you on something. Little Meech don't know shit. He was 5 years old when his daddy went to jail. He didn't grow up like that. He the same bitch-ass nigga who snitched at the airport and told him he's a good kid. I go to private school and watch the snitching he does. My daddy's like Pablo Escobar. It ain't my gun, it's their gun. Little Meech is just that. He's an actor. He's a good for you to sit down with, but all he can talk about is what happened from the day he met 50 and the day he texted 50 and called Ross a bitch and why he's standing on the side of Ross in the club after the fact.
Wack,
that's all he can talk about.
You are so up, man. You a whole family. Lil Meech, he was getting money. His dad was about to go get some money. And now, I'm going to be honest with you. 50 don't get none of that if it wasn't for you. You that whole family legacy. And I think, Wack,
you saying because I put the content out there, you really think that 50 Cent, Yayo, and Uncle Murder, you think they pay attention to what I do? I don't think they pay attention to nothing I do or say. They didn't
Wack,
know they were. Huh?
You're trolling, right? You do know they got the majority of the info about Irv Gotti from you, right?
What are you talking about? Wait.
You're the first one that came online saying Irv Gotti has suffered a stroke. I thought you were lying, but we never brought it up on here.
Why did you think I was lying?
Because no one had that information. You brought it up, and then later on, when he passed away subsequently, rest in peace, Irv Gotti, 50 used all that information to clown him. What I'm saying is that you, low-key, 50 is tuned into some shit you do, and if it's people as his ops, he clowns them with it. All the shit about Big Meech, you done said. Shit with Irv Gotti, you done said and he's clowned about. Obviously, he had issues with Irv Gotti way before, but you are a problem.
Issues, bro, first of all, listen, when I put up the thing on Irv Gotti, I thought that people were being very selfish. Irv Gotti got fans and friends that love him, that want to maybe say a prayer for him, try to help him out. If I wouldn't have put up a respectful picture of him standing upright, not in the hospital bed with a bunch of tubes and all this, him walking, had his fresh Nikes on, right, had his joggers on, standing upright, yeah, he had a cane, people wouldn't have known that Irv had a situation and to go head on and try to help support him with a few prayers so maybe he can receive a blessing. We would have just woke up one day to Irv Gotti's dead, and that would have been unfair to the people and to the fans. Yes, he has family members, but he has people and friends and fans that also love him, that wanted to say a few prayers, and maybe would have felt like, man, if I could have maybe had a prayer session for Irv, probably would have made it.
Wait, are you?
I didn't tell 50 to take it and do what he did, but do I think 50's wrong as 50? No.
Do you have a problem with Rick Ross? Do you have a problem with Rick Ross? Ricky Rose,
me?
The biggest boss.
What do you mean? Do I have a problem with Rick Ross?
Because you threw him under the bus recently. You say it's his fault all this shit happened. I'm trying to go to the car show, and I don't want Rick Ross to holler at me and be like, yo, your man Wack 100 when I see him.
Okay, watch this, bro. If I see you got a play going on, right?
Okay.
I'm going to ask you something. You got a play going on with an individual, right? And I know this individual hates me, right? Bro, I'm not going to come in your space while you're conducting your business. I'm not going to jeopardize none of that or put you in a situation to where it makes you get your bag, close out your shit, then I'll come back around. I'll make you in the shadows, but I'm not going to do that. Rick Ross knew exactly what he was doing. He knew he was antagonizing 50, and he knows how 50 is. You know how I know? This is the same nigga who brought his baby mama up to New York, exposed him, took her shopping, all kind of shit. So he knows what it is with this dude. This dude just got out. Let him conduct his business, bro. Let him get situated and get his bag before you use him as a pawn to antagonize and poke the bear. Now, Ross, I want to see Ross come to the table, finance a movie, get a nigga 3 wing stops. What you gonna do? You gotta do something. You knew what you were doing. He's wrong, bro.
He posted a picture. This is a little Meech with Rick Ross and of course Floyd Mayweather, and he said real power. Whoa.
Yeah, talking about Floyd.
That's
Floyd
real power.
Is the power of that picture.
That's real power right there, though, ain't it?
Floyd in that photo. He's just an ex-con on federal parole. He's an ex-drug dealer with no drugs. The son is a D-list actor. Floyd is 50-0. He's a champ. He just bought 60-something units in New York, and God knows how much business he got going on. Oh, I know some business he got going on. He just signed the contract with Incredible Diapers to partner with us last week. That's going on as well. Yes, the power in that photo was Floyd. And by the way, happy birthday, Floyd Mayweather. He's 48 today. Happy birthday.
He's 48?
He's 48 today.
Oh, shit, really?
That's a fact. He's born 1977. You know who else was born 1977?
Oh, wow, you're right. He's 48 today.
You know who else was born 1977?
Who?
Cash Jones. You know that nigga?
Wait, you're 48?
In April. In 2 months.
You don't move like 48.
I'm 48 in April.
Yo, you know when people ask me your age? You know when people ask me your age?
77, baby.
Hold on.
You know who else is Kanye West. June.
You're lying. You know when people ask me your age? You know what I tell them? I'm like, Wack like 40.
I'll be 48. April 7th. Kanye
Wait,
be
Kanye?
48 in
Wait.
June.
How old is Kanye? You're lying.
He's 47. He might be 48 in June.
Kanye's turning 48 in June?
Yeah.
Yo,
Floyd turned. Yeah.
Yo, chat, tell me if it's only me. I've paused the age of a lot of people who are at like, I've paused y'all age at like 40. I'm like, yo, that's Unc. Yo, that's Unc. He's 40. Like, that's it. Like, we don't say
watch
42.
This, Act, watch this. Floyd turns 48 2 months before me. Kanye turns 48 2 months after me. I'm in the middle of both. I do business for both. It ain't nothing but up from here, my brother. It's called positioning.
Wack, okay. If you're turning 48, could you at least, because I ain't gonna lie to you, sometimes people come to me like, yo, Wack's your man, blah, blah. They be like, yo, I gotta get a fade when I'm like, yo, Wack, if you're about to be 48, you're not trying to catch phase with these niggas. Like, come on now.
I'm still putting shit to bed, Act.
No.
No
come
problem.
on, Wack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Act.
That's loose cannon job. Loose cannon's a problem.
Act, if something run up playing.
Stop it, Wack.
On the squat, I'm putting shit to bed still.
Wack, it's been 10 years since the Stitches shit. You put Stitches to bed.
You really don't think, hey, bro, and it's just because y'all don't see a fight on the internet, don't mean fights ain't going on, bro.
Wack. Jim Jones was saying you couldn't go to some park or some shit, which I don't believe.
Jim Jones.
Wait, is that true?
Not.
Wait, what park was that?
I don't know what park. Jim Jones ain't from California.
He's trying to say you're banned from a park, and I argue with some stupid ass Discord. I was just like, yo, if you think Wack,
hey,
like, if Wack want to go somewhere, bro. I said Wack never told nobody they can't go to Cali, and if Wack want to go somewhere, he could go there. That's a fact.
I'm gonna go wherever I want to go.
Exactly.
Jim Jones has no voice. Just like Cam said, every nigga he done got into it with, he bowed down and makes amends. Cam disrespected him, and we right there. 50 disrespected him right there. Jim right there in Jersey, right? So at the end of the day, Jim, now we'll see what's going on. I never thought you wanted these kind of problems. Your rap career is over. Jim will never drop an album that does no more than 5,000-6,000 copies.
Why? I ain't gonna lie to you. I give you credit because he was trying to catch you. I'm gonna tell you why. Like, he tried to use, this is a classic tactic, but I can tell you too smart for him. He tried to use a West Coast dude against you. I guess there was a dude in the video, and then we heard like, oh, the guy, blah blah. I think Wacko, and I was like, let me see if Wack bites for this. But you never bit. I never heard you say nothing bad about Wacko, and we never heard Wacko come back out and say nothing bad about you. It seems like Jim Jones is trying to do the classic tactic where it's like, I don't want to smoke with him. Let me put him against his own mans and let them go at it. That's a classic tactic. That's a good tactic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what's crazy?
That's a good tactic.
It's been quite some time since I've seen Shooter around Jim Jones. I wonder what happened with that.
Shooter? Who's Shooter? That was a security?
That was this guy. I used to be around him all the time. I wonder what happened with that, Jim.
Hold on. Hey, I hate to
Jim,
play.
are you going to tell Shooter how you told me when I asked you, hey, Jim, E1 give you this bag with his group. Shooter in the group, right? Nah, man. I don't think Shooter got what it takes. But everybody knows Shooter raps. Everybody knows Shooter hustles, does his own shit, right? Raps his ass off as a real lyricist. Been up there with slaying everybody. But Shooter ain't good enough to be part of the group. You go get some others who ain't as hard as Shooter. But every time you got a problem, he good enough for him to put his freedom and his life on the line. I think Shooter got smart and woke up.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Oh, check it out, YouTube's Clubhouse TV, back with another breakdown, and this one's getting wild, y'all. So we're gonna talk about this one and break it down. Let me know what y'all think. So, you know, Wack stay speaking on street politics, but now folks saying that he's the reason Big Meech's name getting dragged in this snitching talk. And honestly, I gotta keep it real. Wack might have been right on this one. Now listen, Meech is one of the most respected street figures ever. BMF had the game on lock, and his name always carried weight. But when Wack started putting out these rumors, acting like he got inside information about Meech cooperating, it had everyone looking at the situation sideways. And you know the streets don't play about that snitching label. So here's the thing. Wack saying he just reporting the facts, but let's keep it real. When you put certain info out there, you know exactly what type of reaction it's gonna get. Wack ain't just casually speaking on this, he's adding fuel to a fire that could hurt Big Meech's legacy. And that's where the issue comes in. Now, even Meech's own legal team had to step in and shut this down. That should tell you everything. And why the people that actually handle this case say it ain't true. And this is what Wack do. He throw dirt on people's names for attention and then act like he just keeping it real. But let's be honest, who benefits from this narrative? Wack. And look, he gets it. Wack been around some real situation. He got industry ties. He loves to talk about what really happened. But sometimes you don't gotta say everything. There's a difference between exposing the truth and pushing a narrative that don't got solid proof. And let's be honest, the way he moved, he acting like an industry instigator more than a real OG. Look, at the end of the day, Big Meech already doing 30, just got out, and his name should be solidified in history for what he built. But now that he's been exposed for snitching and having Tommy Cohen as a third-party cooperant, it doesn't look like that's going to hold weight. Wack 100 on Clubhouse, now this whole thing feels like straight cloud chasing, and the streets need to start questioning who really trying to preserve legacies and who just trying to go viral. But I want to know what y'all think. Did Wack go too far, or is he just speaking on what the streets already knew? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'm on to the next one, y'all. Peace.